Welcome to the Empire, buddy. This is Rampaned, and welcome back to my Variags of Khand campaign for the Divide and Conquer with version 5 mod for Medieval 2. We're going to continue the stuff from last time, where the Varag hordes are now here, where I have massive hordes of just horse archers and just cav in general, pushing in hard into Mordor, where now we're just going to be pushing into them solely, now that we don't have to worry nearly as much about all the random crap down here, and we can just keep trying to make our way forward and north. So we're going to keep trying to do that. I do need to make sure and remember that you guys need to make your way up here, as I'm starting to try and send some of my more, somewhat more elite infantry units to try and be garrisons, to try and keep pushing north with us. I am going to stop recruiting for a little bit for right now. We need to stop for recruiting too much and focus onto our economy for the most part right now. So let's have you guys, again, if anything, I will retrain what I have, but for right now, we're not going to try and get new units. Also, any other units that I don't really need, like you guys, I can get rid of. I also know over here, I was waiting for you guys to be able to get some actual proper garrison units. So let's grab these guys, and then I'll be able to get rid of all of you once they've recruited, probably. They should be happy then at that point in time, although actually you guys need to make sure you don't send those guys off just yet. Keep them in the city for right now, and they'll be joining on in later. These are all cav units there. We'll be continuing to try and follow up and catch up to my Khan, where at the moment I'm sieging here, and I'm going to siege them out until I can possibly get some of you guys to walk around. Yeah, because like what I can try and do is, for right now, if they want to try and attack me and attack me while I'm on a bridge, go for it. Have fun with that. I will gladly defend myself, as you're not going to be able to do much. In the meantime, then I know these guys over here, you're still trying to make your way over, try and take this last stronghold that I know you guys currently control, and then give these men over as reinforcements to the Blue Wizards so they can keep doing things. I'm a little concerned about what's going on with Rune right now, where we know how strong they are. We know they have a lot of troops, and I'm really hoping they're not going to bring them all to bear on me just yet. So far, for right now, they are still focusing on Dornwinian. That is a major focus for them right now. And so we should be a-okay for the time being, but if they ever kill Dornwinian, that's going to make for some interesting predicaments that we're going to be put into next. I'm going to have you guys get the next garrison built up here, I'd say, for right now. We will try and get our proper actual military lodgings once you guys have converted enough, which actually, I do love how this mod, it does help out that, like, hey, when we have more people in the city, it does convert faster, but also it feels like the nomad culture actually converts really quickly. Far faster than any other culture that I've experienced in this mod. Because when I was playing as the Arnor, their culture did not seem to grow that quickly. Then again, our cultural building is actually pretty easy to build. It's way faster. It has more benefits too than most of the other cultural buildings other factions get. So it feels like that's maybe part of the reason why. Because like I haven't controlled Barad-dûr for very long, and it's already at like 70% already, which is very interesting to me. Alrighty, here they come once again, trying to attack us here. I'm kind of expecting, honestly, like, once this fight's done, probably you, or maybe the other guy, if he didn't, no, they are not chasing you right now. Yeah, no, one army is turning back around, one seems to still be going after you guys. I feel like they're probably going to start trying to siege us here again as well. That's fine, come at me all you want. I have at least a pretty good garrison here, and especially now that I have these ballistas. I do want to get maybe another ballista. A second ballista would not be bad, especially because the cities are so wide open. It actually gives us a lot of space to try and actually get some really good arcs on our ballistas to unload on our enemies. So ideally, even if they send their larger armies, and I know we've always been worrying that they'd send in some of their elites, we should be fine here. So let's oh, and we also have been able to upgrade the city too. I forgot about that. I forgot we were doing that. Okay, so that's nice. So now we have it. So we have, I think now we should have even stronger ballista towers, technically, because they're just inherently built into the walls in this mod. Let's get everybody else up on the walls here. So the javelins, and then the archers there, and probably over here, I'd say. So that's good for you guys. And then we'll get my cav to start trying to run on out, or mainly at least you, to try and get them off of their ladders. And, sorry, that is the ram and the siege tower. It'll work. Yeah, because let's rush on out. And now I'm hoping, let's see, so first focus on, well, get outside first. I don't want you to accidentally hit the ladders at all there. Because ideally, we might be able to actually destroy... Oh, yeah, the siege tower's already almost destroyed, yeah. I do like these upgraded siege towers. Make it a lot easier. I don't know where we're not going to be able to get them to drop the ram. No, they did. Okay, pull back, pull back. Get them off of the siege tower next. Gates are closed. Good. And then let's pull back in. This guy's almost entirely dead. That's fine. You'll recover. Yeah, it's good. Because we just need to make sure that, yeah, you get them off of everything. Please stop being idiots and use your ladders properly. Then we can try and see. They don't have a lot of cav in this army, so I might actually be able to bring... I'm going to be bringing my horse archers out. Try and have you guys try and harass them. And technically, I want to try this. There's something that was brought up that, one thing... Technically, it's considered something that's kind of cheesy. I don't know about that, but it's the idea that technically, if you use the Cantabrian Circle unit and just don't give an order, it'll actually have it so the horse archers keep their accuracy, and normal archers will not fire on them. I'm very curious about testing this out. I don't know if it will be, but I'm curious. Horse archers themselves will still fire on them, but I'm curious because it kind of makes sense that like a dismounted unit won't open up on them because they would be like, hey, I can't hit this dude. He's moving too quickly for me. But I do want to try that out because if that works, oh my god. I've already showcased that this army, this faction, is a disgusting faction to fight. If you want to, if I macro properly, it is unfair to fight me. And that's just like horse archers in general from Medieval 2. But this would make it even more unfair. So if I have you guys stand here, because usually it's a little awkward because usually you have to click the ability, then activate it and like target somebody, and then they'll start doing it. But they're not doing it on their own. What if I move you forward? Are you now going to start doing it? No? I almost always have to tell them to do it by clicking the ability, then telling them to fire on people. But if anything, you know, like right now, they're firing on my archers, which, hey, that's fine. Alrighty, guys. Good job. So, been able to do a decent amount of damage to them. You guys, funnily enough, just kept spamming javelins that never actually connected. But no, you guys be able to get a decent amount of kills. We didn't even lose all that much. Mainly just my marauders. That's literally about it. Some of my other guys, yeah. Some of my infantry did take some damage because of their skirmishers, but that's fine. We still did far more damage than we took, so I'm okay with that. You guys can keep holding, and soon, because we just finished the walls here, and we were trying to now build up my barracks, so we can actually get some of my more elite infantry and not just have the crappy step units. Because we're going to try and get like the nomad units next. Because I know those guys are fairly decent, and then we have the Varag units as well. I don't know if the Varag units are free upkeep. That's the one thing I'm actually not sure about, because I don't recruit my infantry. So I don't know if my Varag horse archers and my Varag... not my horse archers. My Varag bowmen and my Varag swordsmen actually have free upkeep. I think they might. This mod's usually actually pretty good about like what is and is not free upkeep. So I always really appreciated that about this mod. Ooh, Gondor's leader's dead. Interesting. Nomads Guild. Technically... That's the infantry variant, not the... Yeah, that's the infantry one. I think we have like one of these. It does give it does give morale, but I don't know if I want to grab it. I think I'm gonna ignore it for right now. Also, I could lure you guys out right now, but I don't think... No, I would not be able to get reinforcements, because my one army... We could probably win this. But they do have the great beasts, they've got the trolls, some of their heavier armor. So that would be kind of a pain. So let's try and see against it. I want to try and have it so that you guys... I'm going to send around here. Try and walk around. I'll have at least you as well also. Try and walk... Oh, this is the one that's all melee cav. Yeah, fine. That's fine. Just make your way over here, guys. Try and get around the river. You can then kind of stay around here. Actually, just send all of you, honestly. Wait, are you guys stuck? Oh, my allies are being idiots. Okay, just fine. Just move over here. I think we'll be okay. Also, I do have my ship here. So if you go here... I might be able to just jump on the boat if you move. Then I can just jump across, bring these three armies over to the other side, and if you guys want to attack me, hey, that's fine. I'll just fight you a little bit, do some damage, and then pull back. Building-wise, you've been able to build some stuff up, so there we go. Now we have another area that can recruit more of these, but again, I need to I'm not making all this money, so we're only making about 8K right now. So we'll hold off on maxing out our military more. We're going to focus a lot more on economic right now. So in all these areas, once you finish the military building stuff, I will then start focusing on economic. So that should be good for all of you guys. Now I'm going to first have you, another watchtower right around over here. And then what we can do is after that, this region is pretty much almost lit up. Just a little bit more around up here. And then I know you, let's see, this is all still my territory until about...
Setting a watch here.
Is it all the way up here? Yeah, it's okay, so it's all the way up to here. So you'll be able to start hitting this city next turn. There you go. And then I know you guys, by the time that you are ready, I can grab these guys at least as some sort of basic garrison. I'd like to maybe grab something better. But for right now, at least, I think that's what we'll have to go with. So let me at least recruit these 2 units so they can actually kind of watch over the city once we're ready to move out. So that's just over here with you guys. Now I should be able to... Yes, I can get rid of all of these guys as they're just kind of wasting money right now. And I don't... Especially these guys. They're not worth 350 gold per turn for that 1 unit. Like, that's equivalent to almost these guys. Oh my, is there a better unit? Like, I think my... yeah, essentially, that 1 axeman has as much upkeep as my basic Varag horse archer, which feels completely disproportionate. Ah, why hello, Othrug the Fearless, where you are actually deciding to sally out now that I don't have my allies outside. Although I don't know why the difference, it really doesn't matter. Because I'm on a bridge here. Well, actually, no, technically you're in the city, so you selling out now will actually have the city battle and not the bridge battle. Because if it was the bridge battle, then they never would have ever wanted to try and fight me because they would have actually been able to lure my allies into the fight, but that's not the case. But what we're going to do here, though, is I'm going to fire on the enemy, do as much damage as we can, and once we run out of ammo, we're going to book it. No need to stay around here, like, quite literally. So we'll do what damage we can, slaughter these guys. I'd love if I could kill the general and maybe the great beasts. Actually, the great beasts, can they even get out of the city? They might not be able to get through the gates. I think they can. I think they can. But if they can't get out of the gates, then that's perfect for us. But hey, I will be able to try and mow down what we can for this army. And then see what we can do. Because if I have to come back here and just re-siege it again, that's fine. I have my 3 other armies walking around the river trying to get in onto this area. And so we'll start the Haudhanûr with my Khan of Khans. Hopefully we can have it so that we don't have to get body blocked like this too often outside of cities. I'd prefer... Ooh, also if I can, I would love to try and see if we can get the gates open for ourselves. It's like there. So we want to have it so that everybody kind of back up here initially. So we only have 2 infantry, 2 melee cav units, but we'll try and see maybe I can get you guys inside to open the gates. Let's have you guys kind of off to the left side over here. I'll have then... I should grab these 2. These guys as well, so that's half my army on one side, and then my elite units will be on the other side. And we want to just kind of get some sort of V formation and wait for them to make their way on outside, so I can just start unloading and pelting them to death. Okay, so they were able to get the Great Beast outside. They're still waiting for all their other forces to make their way out for right now. I'm going to try and take this opportunity to get just in range so I can try and unload on them. As for right now, these guys won't really do much until the rest of their army's outside of the city. So, let's take this time, really get close, because like these guys are just letting me shoot them. I'm slaughtering these heavy cav units. And then you guys, I think, are primarily focusing on the infantry for right now. So let's get you guys to get just a little bit closer, because I want to get you guys close enough that you can also shoot the Great Beasts. You guys as well get a little bit closer, because right now, almost all of you guys can shoot the Great Beasts. Yeah, almost all of you guys can now at this point. All of you guys can almost shoot them as well. A couple of you aren't in range. I'm not too surprised by that. General's bodyguard's already almost dead. Beautiful. Yeah, they've lost 12% of their forces already. Great Beast did pull a little bit further back. I'm going to have it so the chariots, let's have you focus on the trolls instead. You shred trolls. Wow, I love it. Yeah, focus on them first, then I can try and bring you guys a little bit closer to focus onto the Great Beast once the trolls are dead. Because it's the other unit that I'm really concerned about. Number-wise, yeah, 14%. So it is slowly ticking up. Come on, you're almost dead there. Trolls are dead now. Okay, so let's kind of get a little bit closer. Try and have you guys focus onto the Great Beast again. Because they're right there, and you guys are the best units I know I have to deal with the Great Beast. You have armor piercing, some pretty good armor piercing as well. Your range isn't as crazy. You've got a range of 120. These guys don't have armor piercing. They are technically skilled against mounts. I wonder if that technically affects their missile damage or not. They've got a range of 140. I know my Khan, you do have armor piercing, and you have a 140 meter range. So honestly, you should also try and focus on the Great Beasts if you can, because both of you shooting on them at the same time should finish them off. Oh. They're moving forward. There we go. And now they're running amok. Beautiful. Yeah, good amount of damage on you guys. Okay, so now that the Great Beasts are practically dead, they're also now practically worthless too, since they can't actually be given commands. I'll just get you guys a little bit closer. General's still not dead just yet, but I can bring you guys to about here. Because they've already lost, 22% of their forces. A lot of them are still alive. So many of them are just blobbed up right here. I might just have it so it will make it so it's a tie, technically. Oh, there it goes. But if we just wait out the timer, it's essentially basically us withdrawing, but it makes it so that they won't be able to recover. And we'll have to siege them again. Oh, we'll still be sieging them, but at least that means they won't be able to recover most of the men we killed, because I'm worried that they'd just be able to recover most of the Great Beasts. Alright, we were able to kill practically almost the entire enemy army. If they get outside of the city into a formation, that actually allows me to properly, fully start charging into them and breaking them. I will gladly try and see if we can actually just outright win the fight. Because right now, at least, I've used as much ammunition as I can. I've killed both the enemy general and the enemy captain. And even my crossbow chariots, who rarely get to do anything, have been able to run out of ammo. So right now, we are in a very good position that if we're going to, I will gladly just start charging into these guys and breaking them. I'd like to lure them a little bit further away from the walls first and foremost. As for right now, they're still somewhat stuck in the city. They're almost done. I think once this guy gets out, they might start moving. Although he's... Oh, there he goes. Yeah, because if I can just lure you guys away from the walls and maybe not have you be so blobbed up, I will gladly start charging in here. As they are kind of moving out, some of them. So let me start with you guys here and you guys, because these are the units I don't mind losing, because these guys are the crap units. So, or just the melee cap units. So, if you guys can rush on in there and break them with just these 5 units alone, gladly just do that and we'll win. So we'll start off with this Orc Band unit, see how easily he's going to break. And if you 5 can break him, perfect. If not, then I'll bring everybody else in, but I just want to minimize damage on these guys if I can. So let's charge you, because at the moment, they do have their halberds, which does concern me. But if we can do enough damage and they just break, if their morale's really bad. Like these guys here wavering, broken instantly. There we go. Yeah, run those guys down. And then I just need to basically have it so we'll hold off on the halberds. Because the halberds will be able to do a lot of damage, but we took practically none for that. I need you guys to kind of spread out. I can also try and have it so... I don't know if they give me enough time for this. Let's try and go around the side here. And let's go for this Orc Band unit over here next. So you guys can try and hit them. You'll try and go to the other side. Halberds will be the last thing we charge, as I'd like to see if maybe we can get everybody else to break. That way they do not have a lot of morale, since they've lost most of their army. Ooh, also, I should remember to scream. Use your ability, because this does have a chance to stun the enemy. Like those guys broke. You guys pull back out again. And then... yeah, these guys are broken, so run them down. Run these guys down first. Then it's just the halberds and the Moranian Guard. So yeah, try and run these guys down if you can. Because now we're down to 89%. So ideally, this will mean it's a bit easier now for me to try and break the halberds if we're going to be charging into them. Also, I might bring the chariots, because you guys can do a lot of damage too. So I can bring you guys over here and kind of disrupt the halberds. So you guys here, let's hold off until you're ready. You guys are almost done there. I'm going to charge down. Yeah, charge this one now. You guys kind of come back over here. Those guys broke once before. It's okay if we focus on them later. I would like to have it so they don't get back in the city, but let's charge over here. And then chariots maybe kind of off to the side here. Because they're shaken, but they're not breaking. So let's try and see if we can disrupt their... oh, wait, no. Some of them are. And if this guy breaks, then we win. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I didn't even need to use my chariots. Perfect. So now it's just these guys? I think that's the only unit left that technically hasn't broken. So if we get him to break, the rest of this enemy army should give up. So let's try and keep running down these guys. I expect this guy. Yep, there we go.
Flees before us like a herd of
Perfect!
dogs. This
54
is the most
casualties.
crushing victory.
For 2,300.
Your name will live in
God, I
honor,
love the kill death
and
ratios
our
we can get in this
foes
mod.
sand.
It is beautiful. Like, you guys have 400 kills. With proper micro, this army can do so well. I love it. Straight up. That is like, so it's like about 2,400. That is 1 to 48? Yeah, 1 to 48. Oh my god. Like, I can't wait to see what this campaign's like at the very end for our kill death ratio. Because, oh my god, I haven't had anything this disgusting since I played as the elves. And, because the elves, they just have it because their unit quality is so high. They have the normal mix of infantry, archers, and melee cav, primarily. And even they never had kill death ratios like this. Which makes me feel like I'm bullying Mordor. Absolutely. Oh, fuck, I forgot to move the, He's almost there. He's almost to the White Council, because it was turn 118, so it should be... Oh, he's actually really... He's almost there. I have to make sure I check on him soon, because I think he's only like 2 or 3 turns away. Because it's supposed to be like turn 143, I think, is when we had to get to the council. And I'm making my way over there. I just keep forgetting to move them. They're close. They're very close. I know... You can almost see them on the map right now, how close they are. But we should have plenty of time to get over there as long as we don't get stuck. Let's see, we have another Horse Breeders Guild here. I will gladly accept that. Venice Druin renewed. Good. Glad to see that. But yeah, he is currently supposed to be moving around here, because we want to try and get up here. Yeah, only 3 turns at most. So just need to make sure you don't get stuck. So we want to go up this way. Although, is there a different river spot? Yeah, we have to go over this way. So we have to go over there. I need to be careful about this city here. So let's try and make my way forward as much of the vision I can see. Nobody on the bridge. Good. Keep following the road. And then this is where things get a little iffy, so just walk this way. So walk that way. We have to cross over here, because this is just, I'm going to get stuck on the city. So if we go along this way, yeah, about 3 more turns. So we should get there about 3 turns early, as long as we don't miss any others. I have some more generals here. Good. I'm definitely going to send a lot of you guys basically just towards my con, where at the moment, a lot of you guys are going to be starting to watch over these cities that we are going to be conquering. So you are good, I'd say. At least keep that building up there. And then, oh, Marie, you guys, we can probably get, oh, you're besieged. That should be fine. We at least do now have better infantry now. Finally, I can grab those guys soon. I was able to retrain the spears. I haven't been able to train you just yet. I know, even though I'm not trying to recruit a lot anymore right now, I will still gladly recruit dwarves. Any dwarves, just because they take so long to recover. Those guys I will recruit every single turn I get them. You guys, what are you doing over here? Because you guys are fine at the moment. I should at least make sure I queue up something in this area. I just say queue up your mind. Why not? We're trying to focus on our economy. Other Tanner. I'd say just keep focusing on that stuff there. You guys got the farms. Queue this up. Chalkar. You're good. Amron. Get the better stuff for growth there. And then what else? Venoble. I think you're fine. And then also, you just got a better concentration camp, get the better how the Brotherhood thing, and then let's have you then just start focusing on economic buildings right there. And then, who was the other person that came of age? I accidentally clicked through, that was before that was done. So, it wasn't you, it wasn't you, it wasn't you, not you for sure. Was it this guy? Yeah, this is the other one, so the one in Chalkar. You're the other one that I wanted, make sure to gather around here. And then this area is mainly upset primarily because of unrest and religious, cultural unrest too. But also, now that we pushed in here, I don't need you guys to go along this side. So you can just kind of come back over this way now that we actually have the river crossing under our control. So just kind of group up here, here, here. And then let's make sure I get the conversion built up immediately in this region. And then I'm going to start moving my spies up forward, because I'm trying to have you guys scout out and kind of see, like, what is waiting for us as we continue our push into Mordor. So you guys can keep checking that out. And then I do need, like, hopefully, because I know I've got you guys moving up here now. If I move these guys, the moment is not doing okay. But if I move you, like, I'll probably have you be the one still does it. But, like, next turn, you'll be the governor over this region now. I can try and have it so that for now, at least, I should have Amron. Give me a couple more of these guys. Oh, actually, no. Let me do this. I want to test and see if these guys are free upkeep. They take 2 turns to recruit, so technically, I would not want to use these guys as garrisons because these guys are cheaper and faster to get. So I'd probably use them primarily for my garrisons. So we can have you guys push on there. And I'm able to train this cav unit yet? Not yet. They will probably be retrainable in 5 turns, I think it will be. I at least have these 2 make their way forward to try and catch up with everybody else. But now I need to at least have it so back over here. I don't like how those rune armies are chasing me. Let's have you kind of build some watchtowers over here. And then I want to make sure that we're going to do this from the right angle. Because I don't want to be attacked by you guys. Although none of you guys have enough movement, I might be fine. Because you don't have siege equipment, but we do have a pretty good army in here. Honestly, going just from this angle is probably fine. Because that means if we're attacked, we're going to have the mountains on our side. So that we should be good and be able to like kind of hold a nice high ground there as they try and attack us. And here they come once again, Oibamari. They have a lot of cav in here. One of the times I really do wish I had stakes. I'm so sad I don't get access to them, but this faction is already so overpowered. I don't need stakes. I really don't. So, we'll focus on the walls, as always, and try and see what we can do to get them off of the ram and the siege tower. And then, ideally... Ooh, we also do have stone walls down here, too. We don't have this second layer just yet, but we are getting there. Let's pull you guys back for a moment here. Oh, they own... Ah, shit, they only have a siege tower. That's okay. Siege towers just always lag the game. I think we should be okay. I'll put some guys up there initially. But what I'm going to do then is I'm actually going to send out one of my infantry units to try and get them off of their ram. So what I want to do is I know the infantry can actually break a ram. So I'll try and have them break the ram, and then at that point, my ballista, if I put you in the right spot, I should be able to shoot the siege tower and make sure it's destroyed. Because that way then... Sorry, you guys are actually trying to go here. Is it might be destroyed just straight up by the... sorry, you guys put back. Might be destroyed straight up by just the siege tower, the ballista towers. But I would like to destroy it, guaranteeing that we also destroy the ram, because they have like no infantry here whatsoever. So yeah, you guys just run up here. You might just be shot to death, but try and attack the ram and damage the ram. That's your goal.
Well within our grasp.
Try and keep doing that. I would hope that you guys maybe can do some good damage, but I think they're gonna deal with you with their cav. But for right now, at least, like this thing's at it's already at 90%. Yeah.
Our cunning foe.
Are you able to destroy it?
Our walls with their siege
They're still
tower.
doing damage to it. My ballista, I'll try and have you see if you can hit it. Because at the moment, you are doing some damage. And if we can destroy the siege tower, which they're kind of not shooting anymore, then we should be able to break it and make sure they just can't get in the city and they give up. Because like at this point in time right now, I'm just trying to get my ballistas close enough. Also, you guys be careful, careful, careful. I don't want you to accidentally be shot at by my ballistas. There we go. So now, they're not trying to push out just yet. I'm going to try and get you guys off the walls. I'm going to try and have it so that maybe you guys will try and make your way out, and you can keep trying to fight out in front of the city and maybe destroy that ram. There we go. So, actually, once all the infantry is dead, that was enough. So, lost some men, 3 men that actually matter, and everything else is just the Southwind defenders, so not bad. Now we'll be able to have it so that you guys will hold it once more around here. I do like that we've now been able to build this up as a castle. Now it's got stone walls around here, which, once we get to stone walls, the towers are so much stronger, and I fucking love them. Okay, another Jones bodyguard. Let's accept you. Let's see, you're gonna spawn. Also, I'm definitely gonna grab that. So you're spawning. I have so many guys around here right now. Why are you guys so keen on chasing me? Like, you're ignoring this area straight up. Again, let's get you a second ballista around here, and now I can get some better troops. Perfect. There you go. I will have to make sure you actually try and get the better camp, and then I need you guys over here. I had like the few units that took damage, just trying to train them. I will want to try and have it so that you two, let's try and move off. Let's see. I want to try and go off to the side here. So we're going to try and send you guys over around this way, as I want to start trying to have you guys be some governors around here. I'm definitely going to want to fight this immediately, because at the moment you're outside of range, and you guys are, it feels like you're chasing me. And so if we push in now, we'll be able to take the city. Oh no, an agent found from Mordor. Whatever shall I do? Great Sanctuary, you're good. Just want to make sure you guys are all queuing stuff up. Good there. Umbar. Oh, I forgot that I want to get the Hall of Brotherhood before I focus on economic for you. So keep trying to do that there, guys. What else? Morigost. Get the sheep farm. Well, no, yeah, keep focusing on military stuff first. Military first, then economic. You guys are good. Queue those up as well. And then Harnan, you guys now got the better Sanctuary. You can get the third level one. I am at 19% right now. We'll want to wait a little bit longer, so let's get this first, then upgrade the grounds, the nomad grounds, and then we were able to get the second. Every time we see a dwarf, I'm always going to recruit them, and then I can have you guys just keep gathering together. I've got some more dwarves here. Keep guarding them. And I don't think we didn't have any in Oibamari just yet, did we? No, not at the moment. No. Because I'm still waiting for you to be retrainable, which he's probably able to do that 10 turns. Probably going to be maybe 5 to maybe 6. We do need to make sure we keep moving you, because again, we want to go over here so we can get back onto the road. Follow the road for a bit. Now we're entering some orc territory, not goblin territory. Don't see anything over here just yet. Okay, so we should be good. Now, as long as nobody's on that bridge, we should be in line with getting to the council, be in just in time, because we need to get over here. Oh, 3 turns from now. 41, we're close. Should be good, though. Other than that, no, we still have to make our way back over down here. And my con, I want to try and see if you can move out of here. Yeah, you can watch over there for us, and then we'll keep pushing forward. I did want to try and see if you leave with these guys. Will you be happy? Yes, because then you can watch over the city for us right now. I will then take you and keep moving you forward to be the one that's going to watch over the city properly for us. We'll keep moving the rest of these cav units forward. So you guys there, you guys right there, and then my con. Hello! I've got a fight with you. I'm going to kill this guy first, and then we'll probably go... Actually, no, fuck it. Fight me. I'll siege this. If you want to liberate the city, come for me. I don't care. I literally can't assault the city, so I will siege this out until you guys probably try and attack me, and I'll just kill all of you guys. Instead, though, let's focus on this fight right here, and push into you guys, because at the moment, you know, this is a pretty good army. We get to actually see you guys more in action now, as an offensive force, as I've had, like 1, maybe 2... fights where we had them on the defense, but that was about it. Okay, so now I do need to make sure that they do have stone walls for the siege, so that's going to be something I'm going to have to be very careful of. Let's make sure you guys, I'm going to have you group on up, kind of pull back a little bit. What I'm going to try and do is, let's have it so you guys, I'll have one of my rams, I want to send one of you, just one, back here. Because if I have most of my army on one side, I can usually kind of trick the AI into saying, hey, let's have it so most of our army is going to stay around here. Let's try and get it so you can open a gate, get my cav on inside, and once they're in, then we can start trying to focus them back to the city center, and then take advantage of the fact I have some really good skirmishers around here, and a lot of them. Oh, you guys have stakes. I forgot about that. I was talking about that earlier. Like, hey, I wish I had stakes. I wish I had stakes. I do have stakes. I just forgot about it. Ah, damn it, I moved you accidentally. Well, now let's have him slowly walk around. So I meant to have you on one side of the walls, so it did not take you nearly as long to walk across. But this is fine. This is fine. It does look like they are kind of adjusting some of their men. Oh, be careful there. Yeah, you're a little close to the rams. This is what I was worried about. So they kind of kept following me. I don't appreciate that. I am still going to be able to get one gate open. I'm going to try and see, while you guys are distracted over there, if they'll let me break this gate down too. So you guys, as soon as you're done with this one, I'm actually going to have you run away and not actually do anything here. I just want to have it so it feels like they're going to try and chase either you or the other ram. That way I can then have it so I can run on in, because they are kind of focusing on the city center. As soon as I can get on inside and show, hey, I'm trying to take your city center, then, this might be destroyed, please don't. Then they'll all focus their attention there. Okay, they've finally given me an opening, so let's take it with my cav here. Just rush straight on inside. I just want to get into the city center. I'm going to start trying to harass them. I did get the gates open up over here. I think I'm going to have you guys just drop your stuff now. And let's just have you guys get ready. Like, just start moving up a little bit to about, it was here. Should be about here. About here, and then you won't be shot at. You guys can kind of also start moving up as well. As you guys are now in the city center, they are now focusing their attention over here. So yeah, kind of group on up, just distract them in the city center, start doing damage. Technically, I'd like to focus on the captain, who is this Moranian guard unit, but try and have it so that you guys please lure them back towards the city. I can also have you were supposed to be breaking down the gates here. For some reason, you're not. And only the cav at the moment. Yeah, just kind of keep luring them out of the city. If I can, I'll actually try and get you guys to go to this other gate. There we go. Now they're actually bringing everybody back to the city center. Because I was wondering, like, hey, are you guys going to finally take the bait? They eventually did. So let's make sure to get my cav out of here. Infantry has started to push on in here now to try and get in the wall sections. So far, they've lost a good chunk of their army. What I'm going to try and do is I'm now trying to bring my skirmishers over to this gate, where I will try and open this up for them with my cavalry. And then you guys can kind of walk on in here and then start trying to focus on their forces that are in the city center. Like, we're off to a good start right now. Kind of worried if I'm going to run out of time or not, but hey, my infantry is doing some really good work over here, pushing in nicely. Skirmishers are getting inside of the city, and basically I'm going to try and have it so that you guys are trying to run into the city center. If I can, I would like to have you guys just line on up around here, sit here, shoot anybody that tries to get to you, and just start capturing it. Because at the moment, they are kind of trying to make their way back over here, but for right now, I got inside early enough that if I can maybe actually capture the city properly, but also I'm not opposed to just sitting here and using this as a way to lure them into the city center. Because I don't need them to actually, like, oh, fight me in melee. I just want them to sit in the city center just in the best spot that I can still shoot you. I was like, hey, some of them look like they're actually trying to get in position to start fighting me in melee. So just point blank shoot you guys. Start unloading there, guys. Just shoot point blank range into these guys here. There we go. All of you guys can also start trying to unload too. Try and focus the general's bodyguard down technically, if anything, because then once he's dead, they should break a little bit faster, and then you guys will be done with these men over here sooner. Because you're pushing in well, they're doing decently enough. Let's just have you guys, yeah, just keep unloading. Make sure you're firing into things. Don't try and fight them in melee, ideally. There we go. So now, at least, I would hope that the forces that are outside will break. Once you guys break, I can then give my infantry to kind of help out here. Let's kind of adjust my other skirmishers, trying to get you guys kind of outside of the city center again, and kind of lure them out. Because now I know they'll start breaking if I shoot them outside of the city center. So kind of, yeah, just pull back here, guys. I'll move you guys first, and then anybody that is in melee combat, I'll move afterwards. Now the main concern is, am I going to run out of time? Like, there's like 4 guys over here. Cav, get over here and try and help kill them. Because there's a couple guys here. There's 5, 3. As long as I kill all of you guys before the timer's up, we'll be good. Just really fucking close. Yeah, Cav, get on in here. Because you guys should be enough, I would hope. Yeah, there we go. A lot of damage. But that's the whole concern with these castles like this. Is the split towers can do so much damage to my infantry. So yeah, you guys did good. I did recover a couple guys, not a ton. One of my warlord's guard. Wow, that's a lot that was healed. 78 guys on that one infantry unit. Did a lot of damage though, actually. I'm glad to see that you guys can do quite a good amount of damage if I actually let you use these guys. I really do need to actually recruit my infantry a bit more often. We'll do that. As soon as I use up the 4 full stack horse archer and just cav generals armies I have in general. But there we go. So we now have that city. Now, hopefully, Khand will fuck off. Not Khand, Rune. That's me. Rune will fuck off and stop chasing this army. Because I did take a little bit of damage, more than I would have liked. But for the most part, at least, we now have another city. And I think technically, based on how it's bordered, I think it should be ignored by Rune. It's kind of a little iffy here, honestly, if it's considered or not. Because it's close. Have you guys exterminated it, because this is an area we do not want anything to deal with. Let's start trying to get the refuge first and foremost. Merge men together. Because technically... it's a little iffy. Like, it could be considered bordering them technically, so they might want to still actually try and hit it. First time you guys are actually deciding to attack Morigost. I do have the garrison buildings around here. And this army is only... the garrison force in Morigost is just Cav. That's it. Honestly, actually, depending on what they have, I might just sally out. There's no reason for me to let them siege me there, as I have 3 horse archers and 3 melee Cav units in there. Like, what could they have sieging that city that I could not defeat with those 6 units? Especially with the fact that it doesn't look like they have that much in that city, in that army there. Like, they could have like a single great beast that could actually do something, but usually no. Okay, let's see if you guys can move out of here now, please.
Yes, noble master.
Yes, okay, you were able to move out. Okay, so let's have you get the guild house first, and then I'll have you get the sanctuary after that's completed.
How may I serve?
Let's see.
My lord,
Any of you guys have a
How may I serve,
slot?
Lord?
Yes, you do. You have some
How may I
slots.
serve?
So go there.
my
And this is, okay, again, this is what I'm thinking we're going to be doing for right now. Because until you guys actually do something against me, I am just going to have it so I can use the fact that I have a lot of horse archer armies to just siege shit. And just be like, hey, yeah, if you want to fight me, if you want me to stop sieging this, you have to attack me. So let's have like one go for Osgiliath. I'll have one go for Minas Morgul. And then just have it's like, you guys have to attack me. Otherwise I'll just siege you out. It's like, why not? I'm going to threaten you here. Like, okay, again, what is in this army? I see 1 infantry unit.
We shall end this day in triumph.
It's all infantry. That's all it is. And your captain's an orc raider. I don't think you guys have the best chance here. I think we can do this. So let me just fight this myself. We technically don't get my garrison infantry,
End this day in triumph.
but I think it's fine. Like, my melee cav should be able to easily slaughter the general's bodyguard or the captain. And then my cav... like my range cav, you guys can just unload on the enemy army. Try and make sure we can see, because these guys actually do have a good shield stat. Try and make sure we can kind of get to the back side of them before we start unloading on them. Because otherwise it's going to take a lot to kill them. As these aren't my best cav units. That is one thing they do have going for them, is they're not the best. So start the battle here. Let's kind of make my way on out. Horse archers group up. I'm going to have you guys turn firewall off initially. The captain is in the very far back, so you guys are going to want to kind of running over here. You guys, thankfully they're kind of already turning their backs to us, so if they kind of keep doing that, we'll be able to easily unload on them. I do gotta love that you guys are deciding to sit right next to the edge. So I'm going to start trying to charge on in. I think he's on this side too. If I can get lucky and kill the captain immediately, then it should be pretty easy.
General lies dead.
Thank you. Perfect. So yeah, that guy's dead now. Archers, let's try and have you guys, yeah, because they're just sitting there. Hopefully they won't move, but we can kind of try and get to better angles so we can shoot them in the back and not let them have their shield stat. Because if anything, like if you guys are just like right here, unload into the black orcs, and as long as they don't rotate, you guys will be able to just get some pretty good damage. Ooh, they're actually trying to chase us, are they? Oh yeah, they are. Okay. Melee cav will try to keep trying to deal with the raiders, and you guys just make sure you turn skirmish mode back on so that you'll run away from them. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, because just keep running away. Let one be shot at in the back as it tries to chase the other guys. Yeah, because there we go. Now you're doing some good damage. And once this guy's dead, who's already about to waver and run, there we go. Not gonna be able to catch many. Oh, no, you actually got 90
Enemy are
of them.
badly bloodied.
Yeah, now let's try and have it so for now. Let's make my way over here. Let's focus this guy first, I think. So we try and focus you down. You can try and... well, you can focus on here now. Let's just see if we can deal with this guy and get him to break, because he's actually taking a good amount of damage. So he might break off of a good charge, as his back is turned to us, and he's now lost about half of his unit there. Come on. 70 guys. Let's have some of you guys go up to the side a little bit more. Because we're doing some good damage to him, but he's not breaking. So gonna pull away there a little bit. Same with you guys. He's shaking now. Okay, surround him fully. And wavering, broken. There we go. Run down. Horse archers, let's have you guys use up all your ammo now on this Morgul's Chosen. Because he's down to about 130, 120. So he's dying. Once you guys use up all your ammo, then we can probably charge in with my melee cav. There we go. So, yeah, not bad. Killed the entire army, pretty much. Only 9 guys got away. That's not bad. But yeah, like, you guys were not going to be able to... Like, you would have needed a great beast, at least, to be able to prevent me from being able to take this city. So, there we go. We've been able to push them back now here. Once again, I will need to make sure I retrain these guys. They are a little damaged. But now at this point, I have a kind of a united front in Mordor. I have to hope that the city I just took with the Dwarven reinforcements, please don't be endlessly attacked by the forces of Rune. I'm going to try and send some reinforcements, not from the city that's being attacked continuously, but I'll try and basically grab guys, not ransom, from down here. So like you guys, I'm going to try and have you grab some men here that I'll bring on up to use as a garrison around here. I was like, you guys, once you're done with this, try and get you the nomadic rounds, and try and see if we can grab those guys to watch over the city. Hopefully, again, they focus most of their attention around here. That's my hope. Because they put all their attention here, where I now have better troops now, too. I can definitely hold this area. Like, we've been building this up quite a bit. That's where we want them to attack. And then ideally, I'll then be able to have all of these guys, because, hey, once I get all these dwarves over to my blue wizards, they can keep pushing forward, because at the moment, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... does look like they control this. So 7 regions for sure that I know about. And so I'm going to be having it so that, hey, I am sieging 4 of them at a time at least with my Khan and all of his armies. And they have to try and either push me away, or I will gladly keep just sieging them and starve them to death. Because, hey, why the hell not? I have these armies of Cav. You can't stop me unless you actually push me away. Dale has been sieged again. Oh, I'm hoping you guys will be able to hold that, guys. They just liberated that area, and now they're attacked again. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, well, hey, how am I doing over here with generals? Okay, good, because I do have another one of you. I did need to trying to make you move around, so I can try and get some more watchtowers around here, and then I can move you up to be the next governor of this region once I know I'm ready to move this guy out of here. Because for right now, you're still trying to build things up, and you guys are slowly but surely trying to convert this area. I do need to make sure that Amron, just occasionally keep gathering these guys, send them forward over here. So they'll make their way up around there. And these guys actually replenish pretty quickly, so it's not that bad to get more of them. What's going on here? Nothing real interest. Good. Construction port. Just gotta make sure you guys have everything queued up around here. You can get some more stuff here. Fountains. You get the public fountain upgrade there. Amrun. Better market. There we go. Yeah, because even now, even if we're not making nearly as much money as we were before, we now have enough time where we can actually start trying to develop things around here to really start boosting our economy. You guys now need to get the better guild house. Try and focus on that. And it does look like they've turned their attention back over here now. I'm a little worried that because I've got bigger garrisons, they might actually focus more large armies over here. But it does look like... Let's kind of still keep going around this way for right now. It does look like these armies here are not focusing on you. So, if that's going to be the case, I should be good to then just focus my attention primarily around over here. So have you just get some more watchtowers, especially up around here, to kind of see if I can get some better vision over there. So once we can have some men make their way over here to watch the city, which we can probably move them out now. We actually have a lot of free upkeep, so grab more of them, because I can have more of you guys here. So grab you, and it was this guy. So yeah, one of each. Make your way up. You'll be up here in about... Ooh, that's a long time. So about 5-6 turns? Yeah, 6 turns. And then you'll be up there. It's going to take a while. That's okay. In the meantime, at least, I am pushing in around here. I would say... So one of you to Osgiliath. I feel like I need to technically say 2 of you near Minas Morgul. So you start sieging this area. And then I will send both of these armies over to Minas Morgul. Because if they attack one of these armies, I could do good amount of damage. But I kind of would prefer, if we're going to have to fight that, we would have both of you guys around here. So start sieging everything around here. You can only imagine the thought process that would be going through Sauron's head, that now we have all of these forces pushing on in around here from the south.
Our enemies
Let's
will
keep making our way
suffer.
up. So, again, trying to get up to here. We're one turn away, just about. So, yeah, we want to go around the city there. Let's keep making our way up and around, following the road. Should be good. We keep going up around this way. Oh, be careful right around there.
By your
And
will.
then it's just, just kind of fall up and around. Let's just go clear. Ooh, you might get in the way, but I think we're okay, because it should be, again, turn 143 is what we need, and we are almost there. Literally, next turn is when we should get there. But I'm going to be done for today. So if you guys enjoyed this, if you guys did, let me know down in the comments down below. Love hearing what you guys have to say about this campaign, and any thoughts you have on it in general. This is Rampaned, and I'll see you guys next time.